Hello dear viewers, this is Mati Global and the next series. In this series I decided that Poland and Warsaw is so beautiful, it's May, that I will record a whole, let's say, all districts in Warsaw, how they look like, and for me it will be a discovery because of course I know main districts, but we have really a lot of districts and I really think that there are some hidden gems. So my decision is now to take you over all of this, but this episode is number one and I'm starting in my hood. My hood is this Park Szczęśliwicki in Ochota, and Ochota is super beautiful. You will see in some of the episodes. So I also ride a bike right now a lot. My next foreign trip is in 1 month, so for you it's almost like 2 months of waiting, so it cannot be like that. So Mati Global, let's start the journey about Warsaw, and this one is pilot, so I will just explore my standard route so I can tell you what is Warsaw in general, yeah? So dear viewers, first important fact is that Warsaw is recently, let's say in 10 years, it has done really big progress regarding bike routes. So I can go firmly through all the bike routes like that, and it's really different comparing to all the other times. But this is not only bike routes. I will show you the whole city and you will see that it has changed tremendously. I will try to find out some old photos because 85% of Warsaw was devastated and destructed during Second World War. So it was just ashes, and we have done tremendous. It's like Phoenix out of the ashes because the city is full of skyscrapers now. You will see it in a moment, and then of course we will show you a lot of other stuff. So dear viewers, so as you can see, a lot of stuff is under construction and it's always like that. And I think that you can see it in a lot of cities because Warsaw is no different. That all the time they are building new railways, they are building new tramways, they are building new highways, they are building new skyscrapers, they are building new buildings. Everything is being built all the time, but that's good. It means that we have money. So construction is underway. That's very good. And maybe we should start high level a little bit. High level means that Warsaw has around 2 million people living here, and of course the metropolitan area is a little bit bigger. People are going to work here and they are buying houses out of Warsaw because prices for houses are tremendously high as for Polish standard, but I think that they are rising everywhere on the world, so we are no different. And comparing to all the other cities in, let's say, Poland, you can earn. We have few cities that you can earn good money, but of course Warsaw is capital city, so here you have the corporations, you have all this stuff that you can find good job. Of course it's not always easy, and you can see that the trends that money are so high, that average is so big, but I have a lot of friends, of course, who earn good money, but also a lot of friends that struggle to have money that are giving you freedom and you can travel everywhere. It's not always that easy, especially when you have kids and you are struggling in general at family because you don't always have that easy life. So this is one. Then what is worth to mention is that I think, from my eyes, I live here almost like 16 years, and I started here when I went to university, and I found like regular job. I didn't have any specific connections, so I think that I'm an example that you can do well. Of course I can still do better, so you know, I'm still at the beginning. And what I wanted to say is that I see the city is really growing. So when I came here in 2009, it was almost like 2 skyscrapers maybe. Now we have sometimes angles that you can see, oh, we are like New York. Of course you can have pictures like that, but when you are in New York, you know it's completely next level. What I also wanted to add is we have districts where you can live, where you can work. They are totally different, so I think that this is very good material for vlog. This is a lot of talking, I know, but I decided to talk you first through high-level Warsaw, and then we can explore the city, which is now really full of foreigners comparing to what I have seen when I came here studying. Maybe there had like a little bit of nations here before, but now I think we have really a lot of Ukrainians, Indians, and I also hear every language possible. So this is really international hub for people, and for me, as long as everything is living in a peaceful atmosphere, it's fine. So okay, let's now to the first pin on the map, and that will be West Railway Station, because in my view that is now one of the biggest railways. This is the biggest one and the newest. It was like 1 month old maybe, and they did really tremendous job. So I wanted to show you what you can really find in Poland that I'm proud of, and this is really great job. So West Station, Warsaw. So it looked like this, but this is the old part, so you will see in the moment how it has changed.
Do stacji Gardan.
So this is really long corridor, and for me it's really magnificent, and a lot of shops, all of that is doing really great job. So dear viewers, in my view they have really done great job. It's like a lot of tracks here, a lot of platforms, and you can easily reach almost each place in Poland out of here, and also Warsaw is super well communicated. So definitely big plus. You don't need any car, you can just came here and you can use public transportation. And there, far away, Skyscrapers. So we will go there definitely. And here's our Polish flag, because now we have 3 bank holidays. So we are proud to be Polish people, because we have struggled a lot and now we are doing good, hopefully. No wars, I hope. I always like all kinds of buildings that are connected with offices and stuff. So here is my second workplace. I was going here for 1 year to work, and I really liked going from building to buildings, because I don't know, I just like the ambience. And as you can see, Poland in general, it's super clean everywhere, no trash, so big props. Again, here you have a lot of offices, and I always liked going into that building. Then I was looking at people and stuff like that, and then I was going out of another way. I don't know, I just like walking, strolling and wandering. And it's finally 25 degrees, dear viewers, so it was cold all the time, like 10-15 degrees, 25. Praise the Lord. And if you think why it's so empty, because as I mentioned, bank holidays, so everybody is going out somewhere out of the city, so don't pay attention to the density of people on the street. Right now it's not, let's say, comparable. This is the place that I really like going through, because you can feel here like in New York, because there are so many skyscrapers here. And really, when I came here studying, it was none of them here. And this year we have tulips everywhere, so nice. It's still before season, but normally here you have a lot of fountains and water flowing out. And here you can eat black sushi, but it's very expensive. And there you have building looking like heart. And I thought, dear viewers, that high-level video should start with the districts of Warsaw, so I will put it on the map digitally, but let's take a look. So first of all, we are in Ochota and Wola right now, and I know this, let's say, districts well, and my district is Ochota. Then in general, the whole, let's say, left side of the river that is flowing in the middle is connected more with the western countries, let's say, so it's more developed, but it's now changing. And the right side was more, let's say, righteous, so you had there before, let's say, more dangerous districts, and still there are some notoriety, but I think now everything is so expensive here that these, let's say, people are somehow moved out of these districts. So I don't know many of these districts, so I hope that we can discover them together and find out more, but this is our plan, so let's explore. we need to explore when the fountains will be already on, because they are all off. And as you can see, there's a lot of stuff flowing in the air because, you know, the trees are copulating. And here we are coming, the biggest landmark of Warsaw, the Palace of Culture and Science, given to us by Soviet Union. And fountain is on, so I'm going there. You can feel the breeze. And this viewer is Saski Gardan, so one of the most famous parks, and it's all situated like between downtown and old city, so everybody is visiting that place, but at the same time it's full of attractions, so it's also a big benefit because you have here Piłsudski Square, so our famous place where you have the unknown soldier tomb. So Second World War was full of deaths of people that are, let's say, unknown. So there is the soil from all these battlefields, and you can pay respect to these people. I will show you in a second. And there is my favorite fountain here. And tulips. Here it is, unknown soldier tomb. But I will show it to you when we will be visiting that place, and I will tell you more also about that. We have so much money that we will spend few billions dollars on rebuilding castle or something that was looking like that before, but it was fully destroyed by Germans when they were escaping Warsaw. Yeah, so this thing will be here again behind me in like 10-15 years probably. And this is Piłsudski Square. So as you see, there is something being built because we have this 3rd of May, the day of Constitution, so it is a big, of course, bank holiday for praising your nationality. Place for car spotting, so Raffles Hotel. You can always find some best cars here, and yeah, you need to be very rich to sleep here. And to be honest, dear viewers, this is like one of the best streets, so Krakowskie Przedmieście and Nowy Świat, which is like translated New World, and I will not show it to you in this video, so go for the next ones. And dear viewers, recently, because it's spring, everything was blooming everywhere, so here are some very nice looking trees. and a lot of bees, so thank you bees for your work. Great work. So dear viewers, this is our last stop. This is Vistula River, and there is the part of the city that I really don't know that well, so I hope that you will motivate me to go there, and I will do it. So this is, I think, much better during the night, so I will try to get back here today with my family for a drink, because you then will be able to see how many people are really here. So all of these boulevard stairs are occupied by people drinking and being happy, especially during the bank holidays, because it's naturally the best time of the year in May, our main barbecue time and drinking time. Dear viewers, I have made it. I'm here again with my family now, and maybe there is not that many people as always, but I will show it to you. So let's have a fast glimpse today, and of course I will be back here on one of the videos. See you. You can also drink on a ship. So dear viewers, this place is really representative if it's about the number of people, and normally you can see them in that quantity everywhere. So I'm really proud that people are spending time outside. So dear viewers, this is the end of this video, and this is just the beginning. Remember, pilot. So see you in the next episode, Mati Global, and we will go to some district. Let's see which one it will be. Bye.